Bom, nesses dias surgiu o trailer do Snyder Cut, né? E, mano, olha quem apareceu, o Coringa, boy. E, boy, eu me lembrei que eu tinha uma saga bem antiga do jogo do Batman, mano. E aí, velho, eu tô aqui querendo gravar esse jogo aqui pra... Por enquanto que não sai esse vídeo, né? Ou esse filme incrível do Batman, vamos aproveitar jogando a saga desse Batman aí que a gente tá vendo, tá ligado? Então, eu gravei esse vídeo ontem, então meio que deu uma complicadazinha para conseguir editar hoje. Mas mesmo assim, fique com o vídeo e aproveitem, boy. Aí tem coisa, né? Calma aí.
You don't have to do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Beco do crime. Felizmente foi
I
aí,
thought
né,
I
moço?
might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
People are throwing stones at my family, Alfred. I need to understand why.
It's my family too. Don't forget that. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Wouldn't Chill just run when he recognized him?
Well, it's a fair assumption.
But he didn't.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked. —
Ok, galera, eu me lembro mais ou menos como é que é as mecânicas aqui, mas eu acho que é bem a mesma coisa. Vamos ver aqui. Ó, tá concorrendo para presidente é o Harvey Dent.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Ele tinha
Only
assistido o
when
Zorro,
you
né?
wanted to see it,
Se não me
Bruce.
engano.
Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Vamos acompanhar de novo isso, boy. Não acredito não, né? Deixa eu ver se eu fico triste também.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
Mas será que vai repetir a cena de novo, boy? Meu Deus, mano. Eu acho que eu já vi mais essa cena dessa morte aí dos pais do Batman do que a morte do Tio Ben, boy. Mas, de qualquer forma, mano, cada área é bem marcante, mano. Eles conseguem deixar o acontecimento bem
Think
marcante.
back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Fica triste, tá ligado? Não, eu de um tiro.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I take him to jail. Just like any other criminal.
But he's not just any criminal, is he? He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce. Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Eita. Ah, tem uma coisa aqui, galera. A coisa vai ficar meio doida agora. Ah, mano, de novo. É, mas a diferença é que eu tava lá, velho.
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal. Just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Pra ver que a distância que ele tava, mano.
Don't walk away. It's making all this straight.
Na verdade, o que acontece é que meio que a arma fica enganchada no...
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Nossa, mano. Pois é, né? Culpa do Falcone, bora lá Pegar as informações dele. Departamento de Polícia de Gotham, 8 horas e 56. Cara, que é legal que eles conseguem representar Gotham, mano.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
This is a personal matter, Harvey.
Fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
I realize this is irregular, Lieutenant. I wouldn't ask if there was another way.
I'm vouching for him, Gordon. Trust me, he's one of the good guys.
A good guy who always gets what they want. Now, in my book, there's no such thing.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
I know he does a lot for the department, but honestly, Batman freaks me out.
Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
É bom dizer que o Batman tipo, é um doido, doente. Episódio 2. É bom dizer que que o Batman é um... Tipo, Bruce Wayne dizendo que o Batman é um doido, um doente, tá ligado? Porque, meu irmão, fica bem difícil de dizer que ele é o Batman. Filhos de Arkham. Mas é aí, né? O episódio só deve ser...
Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
You know you're going to die in jail.
I'll get witness protection in Tahiti, kid. I'm dying on the beach. Talk like that. You remind me of your father. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you. It's a damn shame, you ask me.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Vou aliviar a dor. Eu acho que é errado, mesmo sendo bosta, eu acho que...
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss.
É bacana.
It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it?
Sofrendo já.
Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
And why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Caraca, mataram o Falcone.
They're waiting for you in hell! The bastard had to die.
Ele tá sobre uma substância.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Nossa.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp. This close, we were this close!
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
olhar aqui.
Fresh
Aí, ó.
injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Tem alguma substância, eu tinha falado. Tipo, dá pra ver antes, boy, que ela olha a parte da
Her
boca.
veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened. Everything is such a blur.
Easy, easy, Sergeant. Gordon and I are gonna get you through this.
Through this? Oh, God. Falcone. What have I done?
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Like you were hypnotized? Under some mind control?
Not mind control, more like my impulse control was gone. My anger was the only thing that mattered. I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Eita.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Victor.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse me.
Oxe, do nada ficou em inglês, velho.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Bom, galera, então foi esse aqui o vídeo. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. E bom, não foi um vídeo nada demais não, só foi pra continuar meio que a saga do Batman aí. Enquanto a gente não tem nenhum filme do Batman novo que irá sair, né? Bom, espero que vocês tenham gostado. E foi um vídeo aqui pra retornar, né? Essa segunda temporada do Batman Telltale Series, né? Que faz tempo que eu não tava gravando. Então, galera, valeu, falou e